somebody's life. When I leave this world, I'll leave no regret. Be something to remember, so they won't forget I was here. I live, I love, I am here. I've done everything that I wanted, and it was more than I thought it would be. I will leave my mark so everyone will know I am here. I wanna say I lived this day until I died. I know that I meant something in somebody's life. When us that I've touched will be the truth that I've lived, that I've made a difference, and this world will see I am here. I live and I love, I am here. I did, I've done everything that I wanted, and it was more than I thought it would be. I will leave my mark so everyone will know I am here.
I just want them to know that I gave my all. I did my best, brought someone some happiness, left this world a little better just because
I am here.
A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and a warm welcome to the 7th annual Momentum Metropolitan Lesedi Awards for 2022. A very good evening. It's a great pleasure to have you all present here this evening. I said hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Perhaps let's respond. Such a delight to have you all here this evening, right? Lovely to see familiar faces and, of course, familiar smiles and individuals who are present here in the room as we look to deliberately shine a light of recognition on the individuals who continue to give so selflessly of themselves to the spirit of volunteerism. I'm Kukulethu Mfupi. I'm the resident intern at Momentum Metropolitan Group. And I must tell you, it's a great pleasure to see you all here once again this evening, not only for the Lesedi Awards, but of course a clear delight to continue in our camaraderie and partnership to announce and of course recognize individuals who continue to give of themselves. Well, once again, I do want us to acknowledge the amazing performers that we had with us on stage this evening, right? And as you would have acknowledged, local talent proudly bred in South Africa, of course, sharing their dynamism. That was Langa Mavuso as well as Azana, who were both performing the beautiful Beyonce song titled I Am Here. Now, I don't know if you've noticed that really does set the tone and the theme for what we hear this evening. Announcing our presence, the fact that we are going to be deliberate about not only making our presence felt, but also leaving a mark in the world. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, I do think that it is quite poignant that we remember that tonight we're here to make a lasting impact and, of course, recognize individuals. Of course, we'll also be hearing from various representatives and leaders here at Momentum Metropolitan, again, underscoring the focus of corporate giving, right from a leadership point of view as it distills its way down to many of us as peers and partners. As highlighted though, leadership is important to acknowledge the fact that corporate giving and volunteerism is a spirit that is inculcated into the strategy of Momentum Metropolitan Holdings. Please warmly welcome to the stage to give us our opening address and set the tone for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, someone who is very passionate about CSI himself, please warmly welcome Chief Risk Officer to the stage, Jan Lubbe.
Wow. Good evening, everyone. What a great honor it is to be here this evening as we take some time to acknowledge the contribution that our colleagues have made with their volunteering efforts. Tonight, we'll hear of great work done and lives changed. What I know for sure is that even the smallest contribution can go a long way in making a meaningful difference. Everyone who says, "I am here," causes a ripple effect of positivity. Every small act of care ripples out into the world and makes a world of difference. I am immensely proud to be representing the leadership of this company tonight. I want to work for a company that shows heart, a company that encourages kindness and that motivates volunteers to find causes that are close to their hearts. And I know Momentum Metropolitan is that kind of company. A company that supports the good deeds and volunteering efforts of our employees. A company that throws an event of this significance to say thank you to our volunteer force. Thank you for what you do for others. Thank you for being the kind of people I want to work alongside. And thank you for saying, "I am here." You never know when even a small act of kindness can make a difference to entire families or entire communities. Before I leave the stage, and it's the first time I'm in the same room as Dan Muyani and I'm behind the mic, I am honestly super excited to make an announcement, and I am so honored to do this on behalf of the company. To show how serious Momentum Metropolitan is about supporting employee volunteerism, it really gives me great pleasure to announce that from January 2023, Momentum Metropolitan will be allowing 1 full day leave to all permanent employees to volunteer. That is over 16,000 days, 128,000 hours worth of time, worth tens of millions of rands that we are giving employees to help others. That is a lot of time to do a lot of good. But it really is seeing the impact that you, our volunteers, made that helped us to come up to this decision. So a huge thank you for leading the way with your dedicated example of what can be achieved. So thank you everyone, and congratulations to all the nominees, the finalists, and the winners. In my eyes, you really are all winners. Thank you. Thank you for saying, "I am here."
Thank you so much for that, Jan. It almost sounds as though you said, "You get a day off, you get a day off, everybody gets a day off." Exactly. So, to give you some perspective, there's cash prizes for all of our finalists here this evening. So quite literally, everybody is a winner. All our finalists. Yep. All our finalists will receive 5,000 Rand that will be allocated to their beneficiaries and NGOs this evening. It gets better. Our second runners-up walk away with up to 12,000 Rand that will be allocated to their NPOs. First runners-up, we bumped it up slightly, 15,000 Rand. And of course, each category winner this evening walks away not only with a beautiful Lesedi Award trophy, but 20,000 Rand for the NPOs and beneficiaries. Very important, and I think it's important that we acknowledge just exactly how far that money will go in terms of making a difference to the NPOs that we do support. So I think we're ready, ladies and gentlemen. The energy's been set. We're excited for the giveaways. We're keen to acknowledge our peers. Perfect. Well, I think we need to get the show on the road. So I am happy to invite onto the stage our first category of awards that we will be announcing, and this is where the excitement starts. We'll have an opportunity to take a look at who the finalists are in each category, of course announce the second and first runners-up, and then the final and overall category winner within that particular category. So on that note, I'm hoping that many of you as finalists are ready, so let's move on to our first category for this evening, ladies and gentlemen, and this is a category under the Business Leader Award. As it highlights, it does take a look at recognizing individuals who, as leaders, not only set the tone and create the path for others to follow in their footsteps, but they also embrace the idea of acknowledging the efforts of others to follow through with their leadership initiatives. To help us hand out this award, ladies and gentlemen, Leti Basani Pume, who is the Group Human Capital Executive of Momentum Metropolitan Holdings. Please make your way up on stage to assist us in handing out this award. Thank you so much, Leti. Looking forward to seeing how we hand out these awards and, of course, the various runners-up and winners who will make their way up to the stage. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the finalists in this category.
Natasha has been involved in community work from a young age and continues to help the people of Blikkiesdorp, one of Cape Town's poorest settlements. She raises funds for a project that feeds more than 250 residents and partnered with a hairdressing academy to upskill women in the community. Her next mission is arranging student bursaries to help these stylists earn money. Thank you, Natasha, for saying, "I am here." Sanesha is a committed volunteer who gives her team opportunities to serve others. During the floods, she arranged groceries for 3 stranded NPOs: Tafta, caring for Durban's elderly; Ramakrishna Mzamo Home, supporting abandoned children with cerebral palsy; and Verulam Frail Care, providing TLC for the terminally ill. Thank you, Sanesha, for saying, "I am here."
How are the nerves feeling for the finalists, huh? Ladies and gentlemen, for this category, we have a first runner-up and a winner that we will announce. And maybe to ensure that we don't let you linger too long, let's rub our hands together as we get ready to announce our first runner-up for the Lesedi Volunteer Business Leader Award for 2022, Sanisha Govender. Congratulations, Sanisha. Make your way onto the stage and receive your award. Stomach in, chest out, of course, contributing to a very important initiative as our first runner-up in this category. Congratulations again to Sanisha. Congratulations once more, and of course, great to see ongoing efforts by the youth, also being led by women. So just showing again that ongoing participation does take place. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner in the Lesedi Award for 2022, Volunteer Business Leader Award, goes to Natasha Goliath from Metropolitan Life. Well done, Natasha. Well done, Natasha. Making a difference. Thank you so much, Leti, as you make your way off the stage. Of course, again, showing leadership, right? And of course, individuals who are shifting the landscape and the narrative around leadership within the volunteerism space. We'll be hearing from each of our deserving winners here tonight as they'll be in conversation with CSI favorite Nkosinathi Mahlangu. Now, they'll be sharing their journey, their passion, and what it is that keeps them driven to continue giving back to society in conversation with Nkosinathi. Well, let's hear from them. Nkosinathi, it's over to you.
Thank you very much, Gugu. And congratulations, Natasha. Momentum Metropolitan is very proud to celebrate you as one of our business leaders that shine the light for others and also, further, advance the purpose of the organization. So tell me, how does it feel to win this prestigious award?
Oh wow, firstly, thank you so much. I am literally still processing. This is such an honor. I know the Lesedi Award is quite a prestigious award, so I really don't take it for granted. I'm truly honored. This gives me an opportunity as a leader in the business to really give back to the community we serve. It's really testimony to the fact that we are really trying to be a force for good. And as a leader, it just gives me an opportunity to give back. So truly honored. I'm delighted.
And thank you so much, Natasha. Congratulations one more time. Wishing you all the success in the good work that you're doing as our exceptional business leader. Looking forward to engaging with you further.
Thank you so much.
Have a lovely evening.
Thank you.
Take care.
Okay.
First award done. Many more to go. So keep the ululating and the energy going, ladies and gentlemen. This time we shift gears now, taking a look at the Lesedi Exceptional Volunteer Champion Award. To help us hand out this award, ladies and gentlemen, please warmly welcome to the stage Ntate Dan Moyane, Momentum Metropolitan Foundation Chairperson, to assist us in handing out this award. Fantastic. Showing us that the knees are still strong, no doubt. We keep going, no doubt. Well, if you'd like some perspective on the Exceptional Leader Awards, ladies and gentlemen, this does focus on a volunteer who goes above and beyond the call of duty. Someone who not only tries to leave the world in a better space, but of course, an exceptional volunteer champion who personifies all the principles of CSI that speak to the Momentum Metropolitan Group. Shall we take a look at the finalists? I think we should.
Berenice invested her time and skills to onboard our new recruits to their online learning system. She participated in our NPO Business Challenge to help Life Choices Digital Academy address issues for improved operation. And she volunteers as treasurer on the board of Lentegeur Psychiatric Hospital in the Western Cape. Thank you, Berenice, for saying, "I am here." Zandile lives by the motto, "It's never too late to be the change you want to see." She's the face of GBV and Momentum Force for Cancer and a member of Mom Life Vibe Tribute. She assists with key Momentum events and sits on the social committee at work. She is also on her own home street committee, where she helps the ward find solutions to community challenges. Thank you, Zandile, for saying, "I am here." During the past 3 years, SEMA has embraced virtual volunteering, becoming a force behind the Mandela Day activation. She supported KZN flood relief and assisted in distributing holiday drive pledge posters and Food for Life parcels. The Women and Child community group is close to her heart. She is a true champion for the elderly, homeless, hungry, and vulnerable. Thank you, SEMA, for saying, "I am here." Thelma is the vibrant soul of her team's social committee at work. She champions our CSI initiatives and assists with Casual Day. She supports her community NPO, collecting school shoes and baby clothes for families in need. Thelma also runs a soup kitchen and supports GBV victims through her involvement with Sisters Keepers. Thank you, Thelma, for saying, "I am here."
Ladies and gentlemen, for this category, we've got 2 runners-up and a category winner. Our second runner-up for the Lesedi Exceptional Volunteer Champion Award goes to Zandile Sibia from Momentum Legacy Solutions. Congratulations. Congratulations, Zandile. Congratulations. Keep going with those initiatives as well as the endeavors that you do have going forward. That's the second runner-up. The first runner-up goes to Berenice from MMH Human Capital. Congratulations. Walking away with 15,000 Rand that you can use to some of your allocated NPOs. So substantial participation that we have there. And we now move to the Lesedi Exceptional Volunteer Award for 2022. And that, ladies and gentlemen, goes to... Should we let them linger longer? First. Seema Singh from Momentum Health in Canobia. Congratulations, Seema. Congratulations. Well done, Seema, and thank you, Tate Dan, for joining us on stage.
Congratulations, Seema, and well done for being an exceptional volunteer once again through the volunteer work that you do.
Thank you, Daniel.
Wow, tell me, how does it feel, to be nominated as a winner through our esteemed judges?
It feels amazing, Emmanuel. Absolutely wonderful opportunity. I'm truly humbled and blessed because it comes from my heart. And I'm blessed to be a part of this amazing organization.
Thank you so much for being here with us and for being there for the community and the organizations that you volunteer with.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Congratulations one more time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Seema.
Bye.
Well done. Keeping the camaraderie and, of course, the participation going, just to show again how these champions continue to branch out in their efforts and, of course, attempts to make a difference. So our next category now focuses on our international award. And to help us present this award, someone else who has a great sense of passion and, of course, an understanding of being a service leader. Please warmly welcome to the stage Kudakwashe Nudzengi, CEO of Momentum Metropolitan Africa. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Kuda, really appreciate the efforts. And of course, we've got amazing finalists within this category, all 5 of them who are part of amazing and phenomenal initiatives. Let's take a look at the video to see who they are.
Petronella is a volunteer mentor, leader, and facilitator at the Booming Empowerment Project, helping to educate over 260 young adults on health, HIV, and GBV issues, not to mention essential life skills. As a mentor, she has earned the trust, respect, and hearts of the project and its beneficiaries. Thank you, Petronella, for saying, "I am here." For 3 years, Choice has been raising awareness to collect food, shoes, and clothes for her community. Last year, she took on the Spa School Shoes Challenge, donating 15 pairs of shoes to learners at her childhood school. Recently, Choice partnered with Metropolitan Botswana in our Project We Can initiative by identifying worthy recipients for school shoe donations. Thank you, Choice, for saying, "I am here." In her volunteer role as adoptive parent to orphans at the Matoleng Safe House, Madiako motivates teens to qualify for tertiary institutions. She held a graduation party for a student who obtained his BSc, and 5 others are completing their second year at technical schools. She also celebrates birthdays with all of them. Thank you, Madiako, for saying, "I am here." Fernando coaches underprivileged youth at a soccer club in Namibia. He has mentored many kids from diverse communities. including homeless street children, by tapping into their talent and love for the game. Fernando also encouraged our employees to help fund a player who traveled to Cape Peninsula Tech University for soccer games. Thank you, Fernando, for saying, "I am here." Madiago and her colleague contributed 100 maluti each for 12 months towards sanitary towels, toiletries, and body lotion for female inmates in a correctional institution, helping to uplift these women and give them dignity with a desire to improve their lives once they have completed their sentence. Thank you, Madiago and team, for saying, "I am here."
Ladies and gentlemen, the second runner-up for the award Lesedi International Award for 2022 goes to, from Metropolitan in Lesotho, Madiago Praje. Well done, Madiago. As you make your way up onto stage, stomach in, chest out, and of course have this moment being marked in history, given your award this evening. Congratulations again. Well, as you might have seen in the highlights video, right, that Madiago doesn't walk alone. So I'm going to stop you right there, Madiago, because there's an initiative that was announced that you work with a team. And as you might have heard, they collect and rather contribute financially to the collection of sanitary wear for women who are incarcerated. So our second runner-up, first runner-up, I beg your pardon, goes back to Madiago and her team for the contribution that they have as well. So congratulations there. Well done, Madiago. Well done and congratulations once more, Madiago. Yep, careful. Showing us again that, again, right, ongoing camaraderie and partnership does really go far. So we're hoping that you will continue to celebrate those efforts with your team members as you head back to Lesotho later this week. Well, we've come to the part where we announce the first place winner of the Lesedi International Award. From Metropolitan Live, Namibia, Petronella Namushinga. Well done. Yes. Own it, Petronella, own it. Congratulations. Congratulations. A moment marked in history. Well done, Petronella. Thank you so much, Kuda, for joining us as well on stage.
I started this work way back when I was just 21 years old. And what motivated me, I would always look around me and I would see like people being abused, and then I would be moved like I need to make a difference.
Congratulations one more time, Petronella, for being our exceptional international winner. Looking forward to seeing more of the good work that you're doing out there.
Thank you so much. I'm very much honored, and I thank Lesedi and Momentum Metropolitan for this rewarding opportunity.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
I must say, quite refreshing to see that there's such a dynamic room and, of course, energy in terms of the contributions that you make to society. And, of course, women leading the charge, right? Gents, we're not leaving you behind. So do continue to rally forward and, of course, make your presence felt as well. As we know, all of this really does speak to collaborative efforts as well as camaraderie. And speaking of collaborative efforts, one thing we also are aware of is our next award category. And this is for the most consistent payroll giver. A very critical one, as you would be well aware, within this particular category, many of our colleagues and, of course, peers within the organization are individuals who are recognized for their efforts to not only be consistent, but, of course, sustain their ongoing contributions through contributing a fraction of their salary to a good cause, and one that does go and far and wide to the various organizations that are listed under our organization. So our recognition this year goes to the one who has literally said that they'll leave their mark and ensure that their name too is added to the list of contributors, and have given consistently so over the last few months. Now, as we know, the rising cost of living continues to eat into our pockets, right? So giving quite literally from your income is not something to be scoffed at. And ladies and gentlemen, given that this goes to the most consistent individual, we don't have finalists, but rather an employee who has continued to contribute significantly. And there's a surprise this year. Not only do we have one consistent payroll giver, but two. So that tells us something. We have two consistent payroll givers this year, and of course that really does speak to how it is that we continue with our ongoing levels of camaraderie. Our two award winners have opted to remain anonymous, as they would like to continue giving back within the spaces that they prefer. However, that does not mean that we don't acknowledge their efforts, and they won't be joining us on stage today. However, wherever they are, if they're in the room, blink once and I'll know it's you. Just wherever you are, your efforts are deeply appreciated and, of course, acknowledged. And we ask that you continue with that spirit of giving so lovingly and, of course, with such depth. Now, we do want to also acknowledge the organizations that they will be continuing to contribute to. And they've actually chosen for their Lesedi prizes, again, speaking of that 20,000 Rand, to be gifted to the following organizations: the Umgeni Community Empowerment Center, the Tabang Children's Project, Payroll Watch and TNR, the Sikukune Environmental Justice Network, as well as the Vim Als Diversity Fund. So those are the 5 organizations which are beneficiaries and will continue with their initiatives on the back of this financing. I think a hearty well done and a big congratulations to them.
Angengiphile ngaphandle kokuthola uthando kuwe. Inhliziyo iswele nokukhuluma baby isifike kuwe. Ithini? Thank you. Bye.
Let's give a round of applause one more time for Azana. Azana. Showing us again some amazing performance and, of course, content that is proudly South African. Perfect. So we'll keep the momentum going as we continue to celebrate many of the other awards that we will be handing out here this evening. Of course, taking a look at teams, individual initiatives, and also our For Good Award, which is our next category. To help us hand out this award, I'd like to invite Lihlohonolo Mokomela, Group Transformation Head, to help join us on stage to hand out this phenomenal award. A round of applause, please. Thank you so much, Lihlohonolo. Well, for those of you who might not be familiar with the For Good Award, this really does speak to our online platform that we do have that makes it easy, right? Because sometimes we tend to think, well, I want to do good, I want to be of service, but I just don't know where and how. And this particular platform affords you the opportunity to not only find the right initiatives within your region, but also initiatives that also speak to your heart. So really connecting you right across the board to make sure that you're able to give up your time, your skills, your knowledge, your financial resources, and of course, your love. Now, this particular award is awarded to an individual who has registered on our For Good platform and of course has completed the highest number of actions available for one to do and is also rated above average by their nominated NGO. So this should tell you something. This is not just us evaluating whether this person has done enough, but their beneficiaries themselves are saying, we acknowledge you and we appreciate you. So ladies, and of course distinguished guests and many of you present in the room, let's take a look to see who our winner is.
Clinton is the highest rated volunteer on our online platform, forgood.co.za. He volunteers for no less than 9 NGOs. Rare Diseases SA, Feed a Child, Lesedi Awards and Fasanti Kral Skills Centers, FASFACTS, Play Africa and Ambassadors for Change, National Youth Development Outreach, and Matla Abana. Thank you, Clinton, for saying, I am here.
Well, as you can tell, no runners-up. Clinton, come up on stage and claim your award, sir. Congratulations. Well done, Clinton.
Congratulations, Clinton. I mean, this achievement on a platform that matches individuals with the causes or the organizations, how does it feel to be a For Good user?
I'm really excited and delighted about it in Kusinati. I was telling the guys earlier, I was actually sick during the time that I enrolled and I had nothing to do. So I thought, let me go online and see what's happening on For Good.
Fantastic.
And it started.
That's great stuff. I mean, what motivated you to sign up on For Good and to be part of this big, massive movement?
There's so much that we are capable of doing in our own capacities, outside of work and inside of work.
Great stuff. Now, with your winnings, I mean, in terms of the NGOs that will benefit from the cash prize that you won here, have you made a decision in terms of what help are you going to be rendering with the winnings today?
Yes, I actually do. One of the finalists that are here, I'm going to donate some of that, if I'm allowed to one of the guys that's doing something close to my heart as well. Wow. And then to a children's home in Port Elizabeth, where I'm based.
That's teamwork right there, living the Momentum Metropolitan values through and through. So tell me now, in terms of the For Good platform, how would you encourage someone out there who would like to sign up? Where should they start and how easy it is to navigate through the system?
It's extremely easy to navigate. I call it the Uber of volunteerism.
I like that.
So, and you start with your skills. You start with what you're good at and what you can offer, whether it's business skills, money, clothing. Find your cause and give of your time or yourself. Give of yourself completely.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for being here with us because of the work that you are doing out there. Congratulations one more time.
Thank you so much, Nkosinathi.
Thank you, my brother.
Take care.
Take care.
Bye.
Cool.
Well, we keep it going and we move on to our next category, this time award, taking a look at the efforts regarding teams. We know that none of this is possible in our own individual capacities, but it takes partnership, it takes camaraderie, it takes collaborative efforts to make sure that whether we are internally in the organization, same or different business units, each of us do contribute to shifting the needle in terms of giving back. To help me hand out this award, please warmly welcome to the front of the stage Tsekgo Bokaba, who also joins us as a Group CSI Manager at Momentum Metropolitan. Keep it going. Thank you so much, Tsekgo. I must say you've organized a very nice party for us here tonight. Really appreciate it. Well, on that note, we all know that, of course, it's teamwork, it's partnership, and the Lesedi Team Award goes to volunteers who have collaborated, either within the same initiative here within the group and the organization, or even perhaps within other aspects of the teams that they look to collaborate with. But fundamentally, their efforts are recognized and, of course, do continue to shape the landscape, primarily when it does come to initiatives through Momentum Metropolitan Holdings or of their own accord. But before we ask some of the winners to come up on stage and, of course, hear from the various finalists, let's find out more about what it is they do, how they do it, and most importantly, the kind of impact that they've made in various lives.
This team is a force for meaningful change, embracing the concept of #ThinkHumanFirst, and we are here. For the past year, they have supported the impoverished Blikkiesdorp settlement community, spending time with families and individuals who face difficult daily challenges and helping to uplift their lives. Thank you, Natasha and team, for saying, I am here. The Investo Business Unit runs fundraisers to support Project Literacy. They collected 6,400 Rand for the Run Home to Read program and donated educational books, stationery and sanitary products. They also delivered toys and food to little learners in Soshangove and Zandspruit to enrich their learning experience. Thank you, Amanda and team, for saying, I am here. The Institutional Operations Team supports the Wet Nose Animal Rescue Centre, a non-profit devoted to the rescue, rehabilitation and rehoming of abandoned, abused and neglected animals. The team inspires each other to raise donations for meals and other essential medical supplies. Thank you, Alicia and team, for saying, I am here. The Legacy Solutions team believes in leaving a legacy of good. Together, they raised almost 20,000 Rand for 4 NPOs in 3 months, funding for the KZN flood rescue, blanket and sanitary drives for Ladles of Love and Operation Antifreeze, and Christmas boxes every year for El Nwabeni Childcare Centre. Thank you, Munawara and team, for saying, I am here.
What do they say about teamwork? There we go. It makes the dream work. And that's what we are celebrating here today. Many initiatives that have been announced, and as we can tell, just the team representatives who have given us their voice, but we're well aware that there are many, many aspects that keep those wheels turning. I won't let you linger for too long, but the second runner-up in this category for the Lesedi Team Award for 2022 goes to the Momentum Investo Ops and IT Business Unit. Amanda January, make your way up on stage. Congratulations, Amanda. Yes, and you came with your teammates. All the more reason to celebrate. Congratulations, well done, team. Showing us that there's ongoing efforts and, of course, teamwork and camaraderie. Don't forget, you're walking away here with 12,000 Rand, hey? That will be contributed to your efforts and initiatives, so well done. And the first runner-up prize is awarded to the Metropolitan Legacy Solutions, North and South. Congratulations, Monorawa Kali, joining us on stage. Congrats. Congratulations, Monorawa and team. Such a fantastic job. Well, of course, this is teamwork, right? And even before we announce the final category winner, we just want you to know that in the words of popular former sports minister in South Africa, you are all a bunch of... Exactly. So hopefully that's what you walk away with this evening, understanding the accolades that you win this evening. And we come to the winner of the Lesedi Team Award for 2022 goes to the Metropolitan Life Human Capital Team. Well done to Natasha Goliath and team joining us on stage. Well done. Well done.
Congratulations to you and your team, Natasha. I mean, how are you feeling right now and how proud of you, of your team?
All I can say is I am so proud of my team, of our team. I think this is just, I think, testimony to the hard work they've put into a lot of the projects we've put into this community. And it's amazing that they can actually walk away with this accolade. And again, it gives us an opportunity to give back more to this community. And I'm excited about what this award is going to do for us and what we are going to do and achieve in the next year.
Thank you so much. Congratulations one more time to you and the Human Capital team. We're looking forward to seeing you, the wonderful work that you guys will continue to do out there.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Seppo, for that. And of course, acknowledging again the team efforts between various partners and participants, which is really refreshing to see, right? Because we often talk about collaboration, but putting it into action really does come with the ongoing participation and effort from each individual. Team table, we are with you in spirit, but let's also acknowledge the other participants who will be celebrating on stage. And this allows us to move on to our next category for the Lesedi Individual Award. Please warmly welcome on stage to help me hand out this award, Lulama Boy, who is the head of balance sheet management, to hand over our next award. The title does indicate this is for an individual who really does follow through with initiatives within their own community, within their personal capacity, and of course continues to volunteer in various ways. Now this just highlights once again their unwavering commitment, unshakable spirit as well, and ongoing efforts to match and of course embody the CSI spirit that we have as Momentum Metropolitan Holdings. Now this one, as you can imagine, if all of you are present here this evening to participate within your teams and individual capacities, means that we have quite a lengthy list of finalists, which is something that we should actually celebrate, as it does underscore how each and every one of us here in the room, as Brent Lindique might have highlighted, has the potential to change and influence the spaces that we're in. So, as you see your name come up, feel free to scream, shout, ululate, and celebrate yourself and your peers. Let's take a look at the 7 phenomenal finalists that we have in the individual category.
Regan spearheads Training for Changes and the Reggie Mayer Educational Fund, both providing academic financial support and mentoring for boys and their families. Through sport, they understand teamwork, values and leadership, and benefit from mentorship opportunities and experiential learning environments. They adopt tangible skills for work to help them excel. Thank you, Regan, for saying, I am here. Marilise volunteers for San Michel Independent School. She has expanded network partners and procured donations of over 150,000 Rand. She focuses on adding value and drives enthusiasm for the food garden, nutritional program, activities and educational content for children in rural Atlantis. Thank you, Marilise, for saying, I am here. Sanet's athletics career was cut short by a debilitating injury. With exceptional courage, she started participating in para-athletics in 2017. Her real passion lies in empowering fellow para-athletes. Today, she excels in a string of roles to support, advance, and uplift the Western Province para-athletic community. Thank you, Sanet, for saying, I am here. Sima volunteers for Food for Life, providing meals for the poor, creating sustainable food supplies, and empowering beneficiaries to earn. She also sends hunger relief packages to disaster victims here and abroad. Sima packs and distributes supplies to underprivileged areas, handles all admin, and rallies support from community leaders. Thank you, Sima, for saying, I am here. Tuleleni has worked at the Pagamani Young Minds Academy mentorship program since 2020, matching mentors with high school learners from disadvantaged communities. Here, she motivates, nurtures, and guides her mentees, helping them deal with challenges from confidence issues to abuse, and grasp opportunities so that they can succeed at school and realize their potential. Thank you to Leleni for saying, I am here. Faiza cares for the needy at her own expense, supporting abused women and children, the poor and the elderly. She works closely with local government and has created crime prevention measures to protect her community. Her foundation aims to set up a safe house, soup kitchen, and rehab center for victims of abuse. Thank you, Faiza, for saying, I am here. Lynette works closely with the Jesus in Action outreach program. She helped create a sustainable vegetable garden project, upskilling Cape Peninsula families with harvesting and maintenance skills, improving their food security, and giving them the opportunity to sell fresh produce. She also makes meals for the Lazarus Shed homeless community. Thank you, Lynette, for saying, I am here.
Well, I'm not sure if it's by coincidence or not, but it's our 7th annual Lesedi Awards. We've got 7 finalists within the individual award. I think you all need a round of applause one more time just to acknowledge that. You continue to make a difference in various spaces, and it's wonderful to see that list increasing and, of course, growing even larger as more people are recognized for their efforts. It's a tough one. It's a tight one. There's some familiar faces, there's some new faces, but most importantly, we really appreciate and acknowledge the ongoing commitment that you have. Well, we take a look at the second runner-up in the Lesedi Individual Award for 2022. Maybe if I just look at this table, or the other one. The second runner-up is Lynette van Tinders, who is of Momentum Service Recovery. Congratulations, Lynette. Well done, Lynette. 12,000 Rand for your beneficiaries. Before we announce the big category winner, the first runner-up for the Lesedi Individual Award goes to Tuleleni Mpanza of Momentum Corporate. Well done, Tuleleni. Well done, Tuleleni. Congratulations. 15,000 Rand going towards your efforts and the beneficiaries that you actually support. So, well acknowledged. And of course, 7 finalists, as we're well aware. Lots of pressure, some anxiety. Okay. The winner for the Lesedi Individual Award for 2022 goes to Faiza Marshman, who is from Momentum Corporate, joining us this evening. Well done. Congratulations, Faiza.
Faiza, congratulations. I mean, you really deserve this award. You
Thank
put
you.
the needs of others before yours, and how does it feel?
I'm still in shock. It is amazing. I feel good. I'm proud. I'm proud of the community, proud of the people that helped me and keep me I am. I just feel it's amazing.
You are living the Momentum Metropolitan values through and through in as far as your volunteer work. And now, how does it feel to be recognized by your peers, for the work that you do as a volunteer?
I feel great. I'm so thankful to them. They always support me also on the job there. They're always complimenting me, always there for me. So I'm so thankful.
Fantastic stuff. Now, with the prize money that you've won, how will it help the non-profit organization that you're working with out there?
Plenty. There's a need, there's a lack of funding out there. So, yeah, it will definitely make a huge difference. So, as you know, a lot of things I do out of my pocket and family. So, this will really give a big boost. And obviously, it will help us to generate more income.
Congratulations one more time,
Thank you
Faiza.
so much.
And looking forward to seeing you do good out there.
I will. See you next year.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thanks. Okay.
Well, we're going to keep this going because there's a big award that we still have yet to announce, right? Which is the spirit of volunteerism that all of us really do embody here this evening, but we really want to amplify it. And I think before we leave, there's a question that I'm going to ask each and every one of you, and I think the answer is simple, right? But where are we? I believe it needs to be a little bit more convincing than that, right? But where are we? Exactly. And that's the spirit that we not only want to leave with here this evening, but also to impart on many of our colleagues who will be joining us in the upcoming days. But also to hear one more time from the phenomenal talent that we do have in the room in the form of our entertainment that is present with us this evening, in the form of Langa Mavuso.
Mamela, Sabela, my life is safe with you, and I found my light in you. Oh, my faith resides in you. Untrue Spirit, overflow with you and help me see the truth. Spirit, overflow with you and help me see your view, your view. Oh yeah, I pray I'd find you. I'm lost without you. I pray I'd find you.
round of applause, I think, first and foremost for Langa Mavuso, consummate professional. Please warmly welcome. And when I say warmly, you know what that means. The Group Chief Marketing Officer of Momentum Metropolitan Holdings, Nontokozo Madonsela.
What a beautiful evening. Good evening, everyone. It's been beautiful to keep hearing the words, I am here, because I believe in mindfulness and presence, and I've been here this entire evening. I really feel honored to be here and to take a moment to show our complete admiration and acknowledgement for what our volunteer force have again achieved this year. I want to say to the colleagues we are celebrating tonight that you are truly our leading lights. You humble us by your hearts, your kindness, your dedication in rendering such needed services to vulnerable communities across South Africa and elsewhere on our African continent. I often talk to the team about purpose, passion, and making marvelous magic with the little we have, Healy. We remain having little. We've accepted that. Our nominees, finalists, and winners tonight have all shown the power of wonderfully matching their purpose with their passion. You have shown that you do not need to have lots of money to be kind and to help someone in need. You are truly socially conscious leaders, which the world needs more today than ever. We have recently lived through the most trying times, and as we emerge and recover, there is a global call for kindness and human solidarity. We need to have one another, and together we can grow stronger. The need for kindness and voluntary service is certainly greater in South Africa and on our continent. I am heartened with our company having given all the leaders in this room who are doing good work a day off. Can we say thank you to Healy? And it's wonderful because that's one other way of enabling volunteerism and of showing that we are truly committed to put our money where our mouths are. I know that there's going to be a wave of positive and motivational energy sweeping through our business and on every floor, in every branch and every business unit. The benefits of good vibes from doing good are well documented. So while helping those more vulnerable with greater need, you will feel empowered and strengthened as an individual. You will feel more connected and more present. You will also know you are here and making a difference. In closing, I want to again say how proud I am to work with all of you in this room and with those who haven't made it to the evening. And we just honor you and celebrate you, and we are in awe of the amazing impact you are making. Congratulations to Natasha from Metropolitan Life, to Sima from Momentum Health, to Petronella from Namibia, Metropolitan Namibia, to Clinton from Momentum Health, to Human Capital Team and Metropolitan Life, the Human Capital Team from Metropolitan Life at that table, and to Faiza. We decided to add the business units intentionally because we had a conversation with the team about how do we take this energy back to the business units and how do we get your business partners and your colleagues to really celebrate the work you're doing, because everybody takes pride in being a part of your team. So I want to end by urging all of you to continue to be focused on being the light in vulnerable communities. And I want to reference Nelson Mandela, who wrote and concluded his autobiography, Long Walk to Freedom. He said, "I have taken a moment here to rest, to still a view of this glorious vista that surrounds me, to look back on the distance I have come. But I can only rest for a moment, for the freedom comes with responsibilities, and I dare not linger, for my walk is not ended." Enjoy the rest of your evening, and thank you very much.
this next award is a big one, right? As we've announced. And as you've said, our work does continue. So please join me in the center. You won't be doing this alone, though. I see he's put on his jacket. He's got his confidence ready. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Healy Mayer. Fantastic. And of course, again, showing and underscoring the ongoing partnership of leadership through from Momentum Metropolitan Holdings to actually show that we embody the spirit of Ubuntu as well as giving back. I'm about to put you on the spot, Healy, and say, give us a speech, but I know that you're not prepared for that. Instead, what we are prepared for is, of course, the coveted and key award for this evening. This is the big one. Everyone, it's what we've gathered here for, highlighting and underscoring the spirit of volunteerism. That is the winner and the category that we move on to this evening. Now, to give you some context and perspective, everyone who has been a finalist this evening, everyone who's been a runner-up, as well as a category winner, has essentially been considered for the Spirit of Volunteerism Award. So literally, you are a winner, you are a winner, everybody is a... There we go. And that's the spirit that we do want you to leave with here tonight. But it wouldn't have all the drama and the excitement, right? Unless we actually selected one individual who fully encompasses all the values that really do speak to corporate giving. Not only giving, but of course of their time, key participation in their initiatives, and of course driving a very clear understanding of sustainability that is required. That even as we are all here, at some point when we do walk away, but we've established the path and left behind footsteps for many others to continue in the path that we've led on. So this is a big one, Healy. I think we need them to linger longer. So do me a favor and rub your hands together. As we mentioned, there'll be whistling, there'll be ululating, there'll be ongoing participation and camaraderie here as we announce the key highlight and final award for tonight. The Lesedi Spirit of Volunteering Award for 2022 goes to... There we go. There we go. Faiza Mashman, representing Momentum Corporate. Congratulations, Faiza. Congratulations. Keep the applause going for Faiza. Ongoing commitment, embodying the spirit of leadership here. Congratulations to Faiza. Thank you kindly to Healy as well as Nontokozo for assisting us with that award here tonight. Another round of applause for Faiza, please. What a delight. And I think this really does underscore what we've all gathered here for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The ongoing participation and, of course, awarding and recognizing, quite literally, by putting you in the spotlight to underscore your efforts and, of course, recognize what it is that you've been able to do for many others in your society and in the spheres of circles that you influence. And most importantly, I hope that this not only gives you a sense of recognition, but really a sense of acknowledgement that you all deserve. Pride, encouragement, enthusiasm, and of course motivation to keep on within the various aspects that you serve your communities in. But before we wrap up this evening's events, let's go back to Nkosinathi as he'll be in conversation with Annika Hanekom and Tshego Bokaba, the Lesedi Award project leads.
Tshego, as Group CSI at Momentum Metropolitan, please tell us more about the inspiration behind the theme, I Am Here, for this year's awards.
Okay, so I Am Here, Nati, is a statement of willingness and presence to making a difference. It's actually saying, I'm putting up my hands to be the difference that I want to see in the world. And because I am here, I'm going to leave the world a better place. It shows our employees' selflessness and service to others in making a difference. That's what I am here means for us.
Fantastic. And why is business serious about volunteerism? What benefit does the company, leadership, or even employees get out of it?
Volunteerism is a very important component for Momentum Metropolitan's employee value proposition. It's an opportunity to connect our employees with the company's purpose. It's also an opportunity to keep our employees engaged, but it's also an opportunity for the company to become an employer of choice, or it contributes towards the company becoming an employer of choice because we are able to attract the right talent as well as retain the right talent for the organization. So the benefits for volunteerism are huge for all stakeholders, employees, the business, even the communities, because we go out to communities, we make a difference, we make a meaningful impact.
Fantastic stuff. Anneke, if I can touch base with you on this one in terms of how does the organization or the company itself encourage, facilitate, or even support employee volunteerism?
Momentum Metropolitan says, I am here for volunteerism in 4 ways. Firstly, we arrange activities throughout the year that employees can just become part of, opt in and participate. Secondly, there's the For Good platform, which is almost like a matchmaking service between what volunteers can offer and what other groups need. So you can match yourself to location, what the activity is, what the people need, the type of thing you're interested in. Thirdly, we recognize volunteers, like with the Lesedi Awards this evening. It is important for us to show the appreciation we have for our employees who do so much in their communities. And lastly, very recently, our executives said, yes, we give every single employee a full day of leave to apply towards volunteerism.
That's fantastic. It's good that I am here.
I am here.
Of course, we have gathered here this evening for what has been a phenomenal awards and of course recognition of many of you as peers and colleagues in the industry. But we'd also like to extend our thanks to the Lesedi judges for giving us their hearts and their time. I can imagine that it proved to be a very difficult decisions that you had to take in analyzing and assessing as to who the big category winners are. But as has been underscored once again here tonight, we are all a bunch of Exactly. We'd also like to extend our gratitude to the CSI committee for bringing everyone here present in the room and of course underscoring that our presence really can be brought alive. We thank you in each of your capacities for the ongoing support and of course partnership and camaraderie that we have. Ultimately, Momentum Metropolitan Holdings would not be what it is without your ongoing contributions in your employment capacities, but of course even in the factors and spaces that you continue to serve. Really appreciative of your time here, and it's been great to be here. Exactly. On behalf of Momentum Metropolitan Holdings, not only do we wish you a wonderful day off in the upcoming months, but we also encourage you to continue with each of your efforts, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us. Until next year, it's been a pleasure having you for the Lesedi 2022 Awards.